You'll hear me.
Live.
Good afternoon. This is an emergency meeting of the Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District. The Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District's Board of Education convened in closed session at 4:00 p.m. this afternoon. We have nothing to report out of closed session at this time. Let it be known that all members of the Board of Education are present. My name is Richard Tavilder and Jeswin. I am here at the district office, and all other members of the Board of Education are on teleconference call here with us. Would you please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready, begin? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I will now entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion needed to approve?
I'll move it.
Moved by Member Craig Foster, seconded by
Second?
I'll second it.
Ralph.
Seconded by Ralph Metcher. So that today's agenda has been moved by Member Foster, seconded by Member Metcher. This will be a roll call vote.
I'm going to call the roll call. Dr. Tavilder and Jeswin?
Yes.
Mr. Keene?
Yes.
Ms. Lieberman?
Yes.
Mr. De La Torre? He's having technical difficulties logging in. We'll come back to him. Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Ms. Leon Vasquez? Are you there, Maria? Mr. Metcher?
Yes.
Mr. De La Torre?
Sarah, it sounds like we have 5 members voting in favor of approving the agenda. I'll repeat those names. It's Member Tavilder and Jeswin, Member Lieberman, Member Foster, Member Keene, and Member Metcher. And I did speak that the other members, De La Torre and Leon Vasquez, were on the call when it started, and we're working to get them reconnected. We have one major item before us for this emergency meeting, and that is under major action item C. This is the adopt emergency resolution delegating authority to take necessary action to protect students and staff from the spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus. I will read the therefore resolved and ordered. Now therefore be it resolved and ordered that the board hereby declares the existence of an ongoing public health emergency within the district arising from the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Be it further resolved and ordered, the superintendent has delegated authority to take all appropriate action to respond to the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, including but not limited to any of these actions. A, to ensure and protect the welfare, safety, and educational well-being of all students. B, to ensure and protect the welfare and safety of persons working for the district, which shall include its agents, employees, representatives, and all others acting for or on behalf of the district. C, to provide necessary staffing and instruction. D, to modify school and work schedules. E, to declare an emergency pursuant to Government Code Section 3100 et al. Sequence, and to assign district employees in their capacity as disaster service workers to perform such disaster service activities as may be assigned to them. F, to cancel or modify any activities, programs, or courses up to and including the temporary closure of the district. G, to protect district property. H, to make further declarations of emergency and to take emergency action as permitted by law. Be it further resolved and ordered that should any portion of this resolution be held invalid, the invalidity shall not affect other provisions of applications of the resolution which can be given effect without the invalid provisions or application, and to this end, the provisions of this resolution are declared to be servable. Be it further resolved and ordered that this resolution is an emergency measure within the mandate and jurisdiction of the board and is necessary for the immediate welfare of the schools and pupils thereof. Therefore, this resolution shall become effective immediately upon its adoption and shall remain in effect until repealed by formal board action. Dr. Drotti?
Thank you, Member Tavildra and Jeswin. First, I want to thank the community for their cooperation this past week up to today for following through on some of the suggestions that were made in order for our staff to prepare for my recommendation I'm about to give you all. Our staff, principals, from teaching staff to classified staff, have worked very hard in preparation for an extended order for us not to continue school as we have. With that said, I am recommending that we close schools effective Tuesday, March 17th for 3 weeks, for a minimum of 3 weeks. That should take us to spring break, which will give us an additional 2 weeks. So we will have 5 weeks off of our campuses. And during the closure time, we are prepared to continue distance learning. Our staffs have been prepped for that. We will continue to support some of our students who need to who normally would eat lunch at our schools. We are prepared to continue to serve a grab-and-go lunch and breakfast. And then in the meantime, our staff will continue business from afar. So we're going to try to limit the amount of staff that have to be on campus, on our campuses, and also the district office as much as possible while maintaining business as usual. Not as usual, business in a different way, but the core functions will still be accomplished. With that said, there'll be more information coming out this evening about the details of what the closure means and what you should be expecting from the district. And we want to continue the learning of our students, and we feel that we can continue that work in this way. And again, I want to thank the community for their cooperation, the board, and also the support of the school board for allowing us to be able to do this.
Thank you, Dr. Drotti. Is there a motion to approve this emergency resolution?
Motion to approve?
Yes, so moved.
The motion is moved by President John Keane. Is there a second?
Second?
And I believe it was seconded by
Is that Maria?
No, it was Lori.
Lori
Sorry.
Lieberman, Vice President Lori Lieberman. So moved by President Keane, seconded by Vice President Lieberman. We'll go to a roll call vote. Sarah?
Roll call vote, Dr. Tavildra and Jeswin?
Yes.
Mr. Keane?
Yes.
Ms. Lieberman?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mr. Metcher?
Yes.
Mr. De La Torre? I think he's going to text me his vote. He just texted me his vote. His microphone's not working. He says yes. Ms. Leon Vasquez?
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah. So, Dr. Drotti and members of the community, this is a unanimously passed emergency resolution giving the superintendent the authority to take all necessary action to protect students and staff from the spread of the coronavirus COVID-19, COVID-19. I also would like the public to know that Member De La Torre and Member Leon Vasquez also did vote in the affirmative by text for the approval of the agenda. They were having microphone difficulties. So that was a unanimous vote for the record. Dr. Drotti, on behalf of the entire board, we want to thank you, your staff, and the community, particularly all of the hard work that our community has done to ensure the safety of our students and our staff. And we'd like to remind the public that this is about saving lives in our community. And we encourage people to practice social distancing and to adhere to all of the protocols articulated by the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, by the Los Angeles County Health Department and by our city and state officials. And that being said, we are now returning back to closed session.